So let me open. This is the notes. This is the clips. So where we are, we just covered our conditional statements, that is if else and switch statements. So these are called branching statements or conditional statements. In the simple if, we have a condition. If condition met, then this code will execute, otherwise this code will not execute. If else, if a particular condition will be true, then if part it will execute, otherwise else part will execute. Else if something like that, we have to provide multiple things. We have to check multiple things. So we can use something like that. If, otherwise this if, otherwise this if, and so on, in the last else. And for this kind of ladder if else, we have switch statement, which provides a cleaner way to implement the same thing. Sorry. Today we will cover loops. Loops. So how many loops we have in Java? Can anybody tell me? How many loops we have in Java?
4.
Sorry?
4.
For loop, okay.
For loop, while loop, do while loop, and while.
While loop and
Do while loop.
Yes. Everyone agree? Yes. Actually, in Java we have 4 loops for each loop or enhanced for loop. So it's a special version of the for loop. First 3 are classical loops. So first we will cover these 3 loops, and definitely if I write this thing I will cover, but not now. After some time when we cover the array, because this can be used with array only. Used with only arrays and collections. Okay, so what is collections? Definitely we have to write, we have to see. Take some patience, definitely we will see. So let's say for loop syntax. First and foremost, we will try to understand the syntax. Syntax part is for keyword. For is a keyword, this kind of bracket and this kind of bracket. Okay, wow. In this bracket, we will write 3 things: initialization, semicolon, condition, semicolon, updation, something like that. And here body. Sorry. Okay, don't worry, I will write the example later. Example I will write after some time. This is our for loop. What is initialization, what is condition, what is updation? Just bear with me. Second loop is the while loop. Is the while loop. While loop. Syntax. So I will convert for into while. I will use while keyword. Okay, initialization part comes before. Might be there are some line of code between these two, or just immediate, whatever the scene. And updation again come out from this thing, means with while we have to write something like that, and updation depends on the logic. So initialization before the loop. Yes, anybody want to say something? Okay, so you can see means we have these three things, but in for loop we have, there is a particular place, but in while loop there is no place. Means no place means initialization can be immediate just before the while or 100 lines before. Updation inside the body where it totally depends on the logic. Okay, the condition comes with the same place here. This is while loop. Example I will write, don't worry, but do while. Do while. Third loop is do while. So okay, what happened, just cut this part from here and write do, and after this part write while with semicolon. Now this change into the do while loop. So again we have three things: initialization, updation, and while condition and condition part. Do and while, you can see what is the difference. Okay, so now it's time to example. I'm going to take an example. It's very easy example, and although there is not no significance for using this example, but only the thing you can understand how we use all the three loops for the same kind of problem. Okay, so I will print. I want to print the sum of first 10 numbers. I want to print the sum of first 10 number. What will be the answer? Can anybody tell me? What will be the answer? First of 10 numbers.
51, 52,
55.
55.
Yes. First sum of first 100 numbers.
5050.
5050. Yes. Yeah. Let's say for loop demo. I will create a min method, control space, hit enter, control shift F, control S. Here I want to print sum of 1 to 10. Okay. So what I will do, I will use for loop. First I will use sum equal to 0. In initial sum is 0. Okay. For loop, let's copy. I can write in one click, but still I want this thing. Yeah, let's say initialization. That's mean I will create a variable int I equal to 1 because I want to get the sum of number from 1 to 10. 1 to 10. Okay. Until or unless 10 is less than 11. You can use this thing, or you can use less than equal to 10, whatever you want. And updation, I want I plus plus. Every time value of I become 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Value of I keep updating until I is less than or equal to 10. As soon as I is greater than 10, this for loop will not run because condition will be
Yes.
Okay, in the body, in the name of body, what I will do? Simply sum equal to sum plus I, sum plus I. And in the last after the for loop, sys out sum equal to sum variable. And let's see, without wasting the time, sum is 55. If I make it 0, 1 means, sorry, 100, it's become 5050. If I add one more 0, that is 1000, it will become 500500. Okay. Okay, anyone have any problem in this for loop?
No.
Very good. So now time to convert into the while loop. Control C, Control V. Same program I will try to create using while loop. So this is while loop. In the while loop, what I will do? I will take initialization part outside here, and instead of for I will use while keyword, and again updation will happen, but inside the body depends on the logic. This is the part. Even you can write this thing after this thing. You can say initialization takes place here, condition takes place here, and updation takes place here. Updation value can be increment value, can be decrement value, could be value, could be anything. Right click. Okay. Anyone have any problem?
No.
Let's say do while. Control C, Control V. Rename do while loop. Okay. In do while loop, what I will do, I will just cut it down this part. Write do, and here I will write while with semicolon. That's the difference. Say 100. Right click 50. Yes. Yes. So let me write the same logic in the notes. If you have chance, if you have any problem, you can ask. It's very easy, and I will share some programs to you. You have to create after the class in your daytime. To get the time, definitely you will get the time. So now we covered these things. Now two small keywords we have to cover with loops. That is break and continue. That is break and continue. Let's cover the break and continue. What is the break and what is the continue? Break and continue. Again, very silly examples. Control C, Control V, for loops. Let's say I want to print number. I don't want sum. I want to print the number in from 1 to 10. So though I don't need sum. Okay. Let's say value of I, whatever the I. Okay. Let's see, run the program, and this is 1000 times. Let me convert. It's very simple. You can see it will start from the 1 1 2 3 4 to 100. It's very easy. But suppose I don't want multiple of 5s or multiple of 3s. Just so if I is divided by 3 equal to 0, then simply continue. What is the meaning? The loop will continue. This part after this part will not execute. For what? For the multiple of 3s. Let's see. Currently we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, something like that. But now we have 1 2 but not 3, 4 5 but not 6, 7 8 but not 9, not 12, not 15, not 18, not 21. Getting or not? Hello.
Yes.
Yes. Although it's very easy, but say yes or no at least. No? So you can see continue means loop will continue, but the statement, the body of the loop for skip for those particular conditions or condition. Okay. Break demo. Control C, Control. Same program. Break demo. Suppose break means if this condition is true, then it will get out from the loop. This is out. Let's say outside. Outside the loop means it will print. It will keep continue working until this condition is met. Right click. Oh, 1 2, and as soon as 3 comes into the picture, and you can see how it's in a simple way. If I equal to, let's say, 51, let's say it can be any condition. The condition means that add resolution must be true or false. So you can see it's start printing. Wow, 1 2 3 4 till 50. But as soon as I becomes 51, it's break means it get outside the loop. The loop is terminated. So what is the way of terminate the loop before ending?
Break.
Hmm. Yes. It is clear. Break and continue. Break is used to stop the loop. Continue is used to skip the iteration and move ahead. Okay. This is something about the loops. Next thing is methods or functions. So can anybody tell me what is function or what is method and why we need it?
Function is the method,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and method we can call again and again, like repeat the same statement, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. Anybody else? Yes, very good. Anybody else? Hello? No? No? Okay. Suppose we have to calculate area of circle in the project, multiple places. Let's say 10 different places. So one way we can write the same logic to all 10 places. It is good. It will work. The output will be as expected. Okay. And when this work goes to the client and client use your application and they found application perform very well. Every time whatever the value they are giving, the area is calculated in a very well manner. But they suggest some changes in the logic of calculation of the area. Okay, everything is fine as expected, but if we do this change in the logic, it will be more nicer. Okay, so now during the development and sending the client and client testing and so on, it's almost 6 months, and I forget okay, where I write those lines of code in the project. Okay, so I spend my whole day to find out the places where I write the code for the calculating of the circle of the area and modify it. So for example, I found now 9 places out of 10 because I don't remember how many places we changed for this kind of code. I think it was 9, so I changed all the 9 places and checked with my hand, and it's working fine according to the new logic. In the evening, my manager comes and share screen and show me for the work, and he asked the that functionality where I forget to add the new logic. He said कि यार पूरा दिन तुम बैठे रहते हो कुछ काम नहीं करते हो ऑनलाइन काम कराने का यही नुकसान है कल से तुम ऑफिस आओ he shouted to me he got very angry and he asked we don't allow remote work for you should come from the office tomorrow although I spent my whole day in the same task I did everywhere but I just forget one place due to this little mistake silly mistake he scolded me हालांकि ऐसा कोई कर नहीं सकता उल्टा मैं खुद सुना दूंगा लेकिन फिर भी डरा ना करिए मैं यू आर डूइंग जॉब यू आर नॉट स्लेव ओके कुछ काम नहीं हो पाया तो उसके लिए ठीक है, सॉरी हम कर देंगे, कुछ गलत हो गया अगेन सॉरी हम कर देंगे, लेकिन गुलाम नहीं है ना, तो डरना नहीं है, रिस्पेक्ट करनी। ओके, रिस्पेक्ट इसलिए कि वो हमारा बड़ा नहीं है, वो हमारा खानदान का नहीं है, बल्कि वी आर वर्किंग इन द टीम, मेरी वजह से किसी दूसरे का काम ना रुके, that's why. Okay. uh, so what is the problem here? The problem is here कि we write same code in multiple places, code redundancy, and we should avoid, as a good developer, I will not redundant my code, I will reuse my code. So what I will do, I will create a function, I will create a method, calculate area, and I will write all the logic inside that function or method, and this method or function will be called from 10 different places or 100 different places, I don't mind. Whenever there is a need to change the logic, I will only change in I will only change in अरे सब लोग हैं सो गए, हाँ, तो where we have to change, sorry, in the method only, in the method only, in the function only, there is only one place. So method provide code reusability, and it's a block of code, it's a group of statement which can be called by the other code. So whatever the definition in the internet or books, I don't know, but what I know, method is the group of statements and they can be called multiple times by other code. Okay, this next thing is, just 1 minute. Yes, so okay, so main thing, how to create method, after that how to call the method. But before this thing, just understand method is a black box, you can say, and you can give some input, it will process it and give some output. So message is just like a machine, sorry, method is just like a machine or a box where you can put some inputs and it will do processing and produce some output. But the good thing is, input can be optional, means we have some method which don't take any value and perform some things, And also output will be an optional thing. Means you can give some values, it will perform some operation, but it will not return any value. So let's understand how to create a method. Syntax might be scary, but things are very easy. Again, modifier, yeah. After that, return type, okay. Then name of the function, okay. Then this bracket, in this bracket, parameter list, and after that we can write throws, and this is the body. This is the complete syntax of our method. But example, let's see the example. Don't scared with the syntax. Example, void foo, void void foo. Tell me, modifier compulsory or optional? Using modifier, uses of modifier is compulsory or optional?
Optional.
Yes, optional. What is void? Void is a kind of return type, which is demonstrate what kind of value will be returned at the end of the function call or method call. Void means nothing. Means this value will not, this function will not return any value to its caller. Means we can write hundreds of lines of code, lots of code, but it is possible this method will not return any value. That's mean void. Foo is the name of the function, which is very important. Means return type and name is important. These are compulsory. And again, no input, no parameter, no throws, no exception handling, something like that. And this is the thing. This can be a bare minimum function. इससे छोटा नहीं लिखा जा सकता. Okay. So let's create few functions and work with how to call them, how to create them, something like that. This is part one. Create package p2, or not p2 but methods, right click, new class, like calculator class. In the calculator class, I just create a function, sum function. So int sum and int a comma int b. This time I create a function like this, but it is giving error. Why giving error? Because while creating the function, I am telling this function will return an int value in the last, but where I am returning, so we need to return anyhow int value, then it will allow, compiler will allow. Okay. But again, every time you call this sum function, whatever you are passing, it will return only 0. So this is not a good thing. We have to write our code. Okay, int c equal to a plus b. So it will take two numbers of int type, and whatever the sum of the two number, it will store into the c, and it will return the c. So this is our sum method. Wow. Can I create a subtract method? Yes, definitely. Just copy, Control C, and let's say minus. So here I will use this thing. Wow, we have minus. Can we create a multiplication method? Yes, definitely. You can create as many as you want, but no two method will be same. You can see same method, error. No. जिस तरह भारतीय पत्नी क्यों, कोई और देश की भी पत्नी ले ले, ऐसी क्या बात है। जिस तरह भारतीय पत्नियां ये पसंद नहीं करती कि उनके पति के जीवन में कोई दूसरी स्त्री हो, उसी तरह जावा कंपाइलर भी कभी ये पसंद नहीं करता कि किसी क्लास में दो मेथड सेम नाम सेम पैरामीटर। समझ रहे, नहीं समझ रहे?
समझ में आया।
तो we should change the name at least. So let's say multiply. जैसे नेम चेंज किया, बेचारा ठंडा हो गया, खुश हो गया कंपाइलर, ओके उसने पास कर दिया। We have to use multiplication inside here. So I'm not going further details. So you can see we can create as many as methods inside our class without any problem. This part is clear or not?
Clear.
So this means it's like the sum and minus is a multiply. This is a method, right?
Yeah, method names. Sum is the method name.
Sum minus
Minus is the
multiply.
method name. Multiply is the method name. Okay. Let's say it's take 3 parameter and let's say output. I just change the variable name because I already take variable name C. So here is the sum method which takes 3 numbers and it will return the sum of all 3 numbers. Minus is a method which takes 2 numbers and it will return the difference of the 2 numbers. Multiply is the multiply is the method which takes 2 parameters, multiplied them and return the value. Let's say I don't want to return int but I want to return float. Okay, it will be written because why? Okay, I will clear this part later. You can see here is the written part is different. So we have variety type of methods inside the same class. Even void say hello. There is one more method. You can see, and it won't return anything because here is a void. Void means this method will not return anything. Yeah, okay. And the parameter is also 0. Let's say the string name. Now there is a one parameter. It will take one parameter, but it will not return anything. What it will do, it's up to you. So what I will do is out hello plus name. So you can see I create variety type of methods. The now next challenging part is how to call them, how to use them. The challenging part is that how to use them. So definitely I will create a separate class. It will give the great idea. Calculator test. So let me write the code. You can see the calculator test. First I will remove all the things. In the calculator test, I will try to call these methods to check whether they are working fine or not. So yeah, for running I need main method. Okay, fine. So first tell me, if I want to call some method of the calculator class, what code I have to write? I wanna call some method, SUM some method of the calculator class. What kind of code I should write? Tell me, guide me.
Make an object of the calculator class.
Okay, so okay, you are saying object. I don't have any problem, but I'm asking why we create object. Means I want to clear my concept.
Because the sum is not a static method. We need an object to access that method.
If she is not male, what's the meaning?
What is it?
If she is not male,
then it's female.
Female. So if sum is not static means
non-static instance. Sum is not static means it's instance.
Yeah, sum is instance method. First thing, sum is instance method, and we know that instance methods are associated with object.
Object.
इंस्टेंस मेथड की रिश्तेदारी, इंस्टेंस मेंबर की रिश्तेदारी, इंस्टेंस वेरिएबल की रिश्तेदारी, दुनिया में कुछ भी इंस्टेंस है उसकी रिश्तेदारी ऑब्जेक्ट के साथ होती है. That's why we need to create an object for calculator class first and foremost. Okay, so calculator obj, you can take any variable name of your choice. Calculator, yes, I have object of calculator type. Okay, fine. So I will call obj dot, you can see these many methods we can call. So I want some method. Wow, some method, and I want to pass three numbers, so 1 comma 2 comma 3, or any number. Let's say 10 comma 20 comma 30. Okay, so what will be the sum? What will be the answer?
60.
60. So I'm assuming 60. So let's see, let me try to run this application. Right click, run.
We have to print as well, right?
Yeah. That's the thing I want. Nothing happened. I'm worrying. Okay, so okay, no problem. Obj dot, I want to call say hello, and say hello in a string. Let's say Musa. Okay, so I'm expecting hello Musa. Okay, let's see. Oh, this time hello Musa works, but what about the 60? So let's understand the difference. Say hello method is not returning any value, but it will print some values. That's why we are able to see the values. While sum is not printing, it will do some processing, lots of complex tasks it will doing, and at the end of the method it will return the simple output or whatever the value. Okay, so if we want to use this return value by the sum function, we have to store anywhere. So let's say int x equal to this, so whatever it will return, it will inside the x. And now if we want to print x, it will print the 60. Let's see. Yeah, it's 60. Clear?
Yeah.
Rest of the candidates, tell me, it's clear, confusing, problematic, error, what? कोई बोलता ही नहीं है, ना बोलने की दो ही वजह होती हैं, या तो 100% समझ में आ गया, तो कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आया, और ऐसा तो हो ही नहीं सकता कि 100% समझ में आ गया. Same thing. Let's say calculate y equal to minus, let me write 99,57, something like that, and whatever the result, I don't know, it will print here. Okay, same. And let's say z and multiply, and I will give small numbers 3 2,5, and you can see why is there error. Here minus don't give any error, sum don't give any error, but multiply method giving error. Why? Because multiplied says I will return float value, and you cannot store float value inside. You have to change the data type of the z. Yes. Now let me run the application. 60 is the sum of 10, 20, 30, and 52 is the difference of 99, 57, and if multiply 2 5, we will get 10.0 as a float, and if we pass Musa inside the say hello, it will be hello Musa. Now this is the method I created and here I'm trying to call them. Anyone have any question, please ask.
I have one question. So you write down the calculator objects and the new calculator. So this is for we can write anything like that, or just
Anything there means I'm
Oh.
interested to call method of calculator class. That's why I create calculator class object. If you
So
are
we can
interested in any other class, just for example, you created employee class, and in the employee there is a method display information.
whatever.
Yes,
Oh, okay. Whatever
yes.
we create the class
Object for
object.
that
Yeah.
class. Object for that class. Yes, object for that class. Suppose, let's say, na, what's the problem?
Okay, and then
Hmm.
we need to necessarily write down in the calculator the objects in new calculator, or just we need to just write in the public void, and after that just calculate in integer value x, and then but we don't need to write the necessary that one, right?
Yeah, this is the necessary syntax. You can say first you have to create object, and this is the object name or reference. Actually, it's a reference basically. So rest you are working on this object reference, because this is the variable which store the address of object. Okay, so next part.
And why you create int x?
Just a minute. Okay. And I declared it static. Suppose if I want to execute a static method of any class, so you can say static methods are associated with the class. So no need of any object reference. Just write calculator, the name of class, dot. There is only one method display info. How cool. So for a static method, we don't need object reference. Okay, for instance method, we need object reference. That's why we create. Yeah, tell me. Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, I have a question. Why you create int x?
Why I create int x? If I will give you $10,000, where you will store? आप हाथ में पकड़े रहेंगे, जेब में रखेंगे, बैंक में रखेंगे, किसी बॉक्स में रखेंगे?
बैंक पे रखेंगे.
बैंक में रखेंगे. Just for example, you choose bank. The bank is a variable where you store the $10,000. So this will return some value, and this is my bank locker where I store the value to use further. भाई आपने some method call किया, it's returns some results, some data. I just store in the data in the variable. The variable name can be XYZ. Okay, ऐसा भी हो सकता है, ऐसा भी हो सकता है. Yeah, I'm calling some 5, 6, 7. Definitely it will return some value. 18 आएगी. Now here you can see what happening means some function is calling, it will calculating and it will returning 18, but nobody is here to take it. अगर मैं आपको गाली दूं या उल्टा कर लीजिए, आप मुझे गाली दें और मैं उसे ना लूं तो
कुछ नहीं हो सकता.
अरे भाई कुछ तो होना ही चाहिए ना. आप गाली दे रहे हो और हम ले ही नहीं रहे. ठीक है,
एरर हो जाएगा.
error नहीं, it's not an error. Some method returning value but nobody is storing it. We lost the values. हमने उन गालियों को लॉस कर दिया.
हाँ, लॉस हो गया.
लॉस हो गया. लेकिन ये कोई एरर नहीं है. ये जरूरी नहीं कि आप मुझे गाली दे तो मैं आपकी गालियों को लूंगा. अरे भाई मुझे गाली दे रहा है तुम उसको रख लो. नो. Okay, so it's not necessary. It's not necessary. If some method is returning something, you have to store. But if you want to store those values, मैं आपसे ट्रेन में मिला, मुझे मेरी आपसे बातचीत हुई, आप मुझे अच्छे इंसान लगे, आपको मैं अच्छा लगा, मेरा दिल चाहा कि मैं आपका नंबर ले लूं ताकि मैं आपसे दोबारा बात कर सकूं, दोबारा राब्ता कायम कर सकूं। सो इफ आई टेक योर नंबर एंड आई स्टोर समवेयर एल्स, सम प्लेस, एक डायरी में नोट कर लिया, अपने मोबाइल में सेव कर लिया, तो उससे क्या होगा, जब हमारी जर्नी खत्म हो जाएगी, व्हेन वी कंप्लीट आवर जर्नी एंड आफ्टर 1 month, 1 year, 10 year, I can call you, I can connect with you because I have your number. बट मैंने आपसे एक नंबर लिया और उसको कहीं स्टोर नहीं किया, ऐसे ही जबान पे याद कर लिया और धीरे धीरे मैं भूल गया, तो क्या मैं अब आप तक पहुंच सकता हूँ, क्या मैं आपसे बात कर सकता हूँ? नो. So here some method returning some value and you are storing it so you can use in the program further. अभी मेरे पास कुछ है नहीं, कोई बिजनेस लॉजिक नहीं है, इसलिए मैं इसको प्रिंट करा देता हूँ. In real world application you will use this value for further calculation. ज्यादा हो गया कुछ, ठीक है. तो सिंपल static method will be called with the help of object reference, static method, sorry, instance method, and static method can be called directly with the help of class name. Next question, what is difference between function and method? Are they functions or methods? सुन लो. Nobody tells?
What's the question?
Okay, great. The question is this function or method?
Method.
Method. So what are the function or where is the function?
Mm,
Let's understand.
Secondary calculator.
In the programming language like C++, Python, Objective-C, we can write code inside the class and outside the class, and in JavaScript also we can write code inside the class and outside the class. If we create a function outside the class, it is called function. If we create same function inside the class, it is called method. So function created inside the body of class is called
Method.
method. Yes. So here we create multiple functions but inside the body of the class, that's why they are method. And in Java especially we cannot write any code outside the class. So in Java we don't have functions, in Java we have methods. But in Python you can create something very much similar in the class body and outside the class in Objective-C, in JavaScript, in C++. So there is a concept of Python methods and function, but in Java there is no concept of function. Everything is method. The method is the function written inside the body of class. Clear?
got it.
Huh?
Got it. Yep.
Got it.
Yeah.
Polymorphism. Some time ago we talk about polymorphism, and when I told you method overloading, then I will come back. So today is the day of method overloading. Interviewer never asks about the method overloading. they will ask what is compile time polymorphism? What is compile time polymorphism? Yes or early polymorphism or static polymorphism? There are different ways. मेरा सोना, मेरा बाबू, मेरा चंदा, है ना? Same person but different name. Yes or no? So if somebody asks what is compile time polymorphism, what you will tell?
Yes, same as method overloading.
Simple method overloading. You will only tell about the method overloading. Okay? So एक मिनट हिंदी में, उसके बाद अंग्रेजी में. अगर किसी एक क्लास में 2 या 2 से ज्यादा मेथड ऐसे हैं जिनके नाम तो सेम हैं लेकिन पैरामीटर लिस्ट डिफरेंट है, तो ऐसे मेथड्स को ओवरलोडेड मेथड कहेंगे और इस पूरी प्रक्रिया को, इस पूरे फिनोमिना को, पूरे प्रोसेस को मेथड ओवरलोडिंग कहेंगे. Come back into the English. Within a class, if we have 2 or more than 2 methods having same name but different parameter list, those methods are overloaded methods, and this phenomena is called method overloading. Again, mark my keyword. Within the class. Within the class, 2 or more methods having same name but different parameter list called overloaded methods, and this thing called method overloading. Okay, clear or not? By definition it's clear or not?
Yes.
Okay, so let's do some postmortem. Method overloading package. Let's say create a class. Again calculator class, but this time calculator class have no method int sum, let int a comma int b, and it will return whatever the sum a plus b. Okay, wow. If I want to declare same method, it will be an error. Why error? Compiler won't allow duplicate methods. Okay, can I change the name? Yes, you can change the name. Wow, it can be one thing, but it's not a good idea, because let's say I want to one more method for 3 numbers. So it's not a good idea to, you can write some 3, this is for 2, and this is 4 parameter, sum 4, sum d. Okay, this is not a good idea to give different name for similar kind of functionality method. What is the problem? What is the problem? Problem is I will create a calculator test, calculator test
and here is the main. And I will create a calculator class, calc equal to new calculator class. If I use calc.sum, I can find three sum methods. Sum2 I will pass, let's say 5 comma 7. It's not a good idea. Client or anyone don't like different names. The good thing should be something like that. It gives the feel, okay, we have some method, whether we pass 2 parameter or 3 parameter or 4 parameter. This should be a great thing. So yes, if we change the make name same, it won't error. Why? Because names are same. We have more than 2 methods which have same name. Some method, some method, some method. But parameters are different. Here it takes 2 numbers. Here it takes 3 numbers. Here it takes 4 numbers. This is called method overloading. And at the time of the calling, I feel, okay, wow, some method is have a great flexibility. If I pass 2 numbers, it will easily accommodate. If I pass 3 number, it will easily accommodate. If we pass 4 number, it will easily accommodate. And it will give the correct result also. So this is the method overloading. When we don't want to create different names method having common functionalities, definitely we make the same name but different parameter list. On the name of the different parameter list, we can the first factor is number of parameters, number of arguments. Okay, if method names are same, you should check number of parameters. You should check number of parameters. So tell me, let me remove this part. Yeah, name are same, yes or no?
Yes.
So what thing I have to check?
Number of parameters.
Tell me, number of parameters are same or different?
It's different.
It's different. It's different. That means methods are different. If name are same and number of parameter is different, that means methods are different. If names are same and number of parameters are same, that means methods are same. But still, sometimes it's happened. Names are same, number of parameters are same, but like here, names are same, number of parameters are same. There are error or method overloading. There is error or method overloading.
It's an error.
It's an error. But let's see what we can do. Change the parameter type. Let's see. If names are same, number of parameters same. Here it's take 2 numbers. Here it's also take 2 numbers. But this will take 2 int values. This will take 2 float values. So we should check data type of the parameter. It should be different. Okay. But sometimes data types are same. Float A, int B, float B. Now you can see name same or different.
Same.
Number of parameters
Different.
number of parameters
Same.
Same.
same. Both have 2 parameters. Okay. Data types
Different.
data types almost same. One is float, one is int, one is float, one is int. But the order of the parameter is different. Here float come first, int come be later. But in the second, int come first, float later. So if name is same, number of parameters is still same, data types are still same, then check the order of the parameter. If everything is same, that means method is unique. Otherwise, if anyone is different, it is called method overloading. If A, B and C are same, that means error. Duplicate methods. Okay? Yes or no? Or if anything, either A, B or C is different, then that means otherwise method overloading. बोलते नहीं हैं आप लोग. Yes or no?
Yes.
Void foo. Same method I created. Let's say, I just created one void foo and let's say int foo. Now every time int boolean foo, but in this case it had to return a boolean value because it says yeah. Tell me, this is the case of method overloading or not? So for method overloading, first condition.
Yes.
For method
Yes.
overloading, first condition.
Number of parameters.
Array bhai, method name should be same.
Oh, method name should be same. Yeah.
Method names are same or not?
Yeah.
Yes. Then comes number of parameter in both.
No, 0.
0. तो आगे का मसला ही खत्म हो गया. अपनी तुम्हारी जिंदगी में कितनी खुशियां हैं, मैं शादीशुदा हूँ, उसके बाद क्वेश्चन खत्म.
सही बात है.
So okay, it is method overloading or error?
Data type error.
Error, पक्का? 100% sure?
Not 100% sure, but guess.
Okay, let's say 90% error. Anyone else who have different answer? Why error? Return types are different. Why error? Because
They're same method.
because at the time of calling, return type doesn't play any role. It's an error. Why error? At the time of the calling, let's say calculate dot foo. Whether you call this foo and the other is called this foo. How you tell if this foo is line number 17 वाला or this foo is line number 20 वाला? वो तो तब होगा ना जब हम यहाँ पे कुछ लिख के स्टोर करेंगे. At the time of method calling, return type doesn't play any role. Yes or no?
Yes.
So in short, method signature should be different. Method signature means method signature. बैंक में आपका सिग्नेचर चलता है, आपकी पहचान है. Method signature means name plus A plus B plus C. A, this is Yes, or in simple word, parameter list. Parameter method. Parameter parameter list. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Anyone have any problem? Please ask.
No. No problem.
No problem. So this is method overloading. Very simple. Interview में परेशान कर लेता है. Why it is called compile time? Why it is called compile time?
Because the error is shown at
हाँ.
compile time only.
जो एरर दे रहा है जिसको प्रॉब्लम हो रही, किसको प्रॉब्लम हो रही है? अगर मेरे पड़ोसी को प्रॉब्लम हो रही होती तो मैं कहता इट्स अ पड़ोसी टाइम पॉलीमॉर्फिज्म. अगर मेरी मम्मी को प्रॉब्लम हो रही होती तो मैं कहता मम्मी टाइम पॉलीमॉर्फिज्म. लेकिन यहाँ प्रॉब्लम किसको हो रही है?
कंपाइलर को.
हाँ, क्योंकि दो सेम मेथड कौन अलाउ नहीं करता है? भारतीय स्त्री, दैट इज कंपाइलर. Means this phenomena is based on the compile time. Compiler will check, compiler will ensure there is no two methods, no duplicate methods inside the body of a class. Although method name can be same, but parameter list should be different. If this is the case, this is called method overloading. So method loading is the compile time polymorphism. और compile पहले होता है कि run पहले होता है?
Compile पहले होता है.
That's why early polymorphism. That's why early polymorphism. अब इसको स्टैटिक इसलिए कहा गया है क्योंकि दूसरा वाला डायनेमिक होता है, इसलिए इसका अपना कोई रोल नहीं है. तुम बुरे इसलिए हो कि दूसरा वाला अच्छा है, और उल्टा कर लीजिए, आप इसलिए अच्छे हैं कि दूसरा वाला बुरा है. घर में दो बेटे हैं, एक चोर निकल गया तो आप ऑटोमेटिक शरीफ हो गए, है ना? तो we will come this part later. So why compile time, why early, we know that. So I'm done for the day. From tomorrow I will start constructor and some OOPS concept, inheritance in a different way, and also after that we will try to complete exception handling. Then we will start collection framework and JDBC, and then slowly moves to the Java 8 features. And after that we will start Spring framework, because I want to invest so much time on that part. But again, we have lots of things. We have to cover string class, wrapper class, object class. Don't worry, it's take around one more week at least, or more than 1 week. Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, I am Geeta and this is my first day of the class.